Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your March 2024 reading. Now we are going to concentrate on the last part of March, having done a few readings now for the first 2 weeks. Before we begin, we are going to start with our animal spirit deck. Lion spirit, be generous of spirit. You are one of the most, I'm going to put this card right here. You are one of the most spirited signs in the zodiac, and we love you for that. And Lion Spirit wants you to let it out, share it with the world. So let's jump in here with this prepared deck. Beautiful. That's the Judgment card next to the Devil and next to the Six of Wands. It looks a little weak compared to these major arcana cards, right, which are very strong. However, it represents success and victory and acknowledgement of that. So I love it, and you should too. This, to me, the Judgment card, is beautiful, right on time, and it's really a card of reckoning. It's time to tell the truth about something. And for some of you Sagittarians, there's been a little bit of changes and challenges in your career sector and to the home and family. They kind of go together sometimes, right? If the money's not right, the home is a little stressed out, right? And so for some of you, you have learned and you have, made the sacrifices. And that's what this card is, by the way. It is sacrificing. And this is Archangel Gabriel coming in with a message and inviting you to ascend, to, tell your truth, to be reckoned with, and to release some of this energy that's been holding you back, that's been prohibiting you from being generous of spirit, because you have been feeling a lack, you've been feeling put upon, you've been feeling unlucky, which, your planet is Jupiter, the benefit of the whole zodiac system, the planet of good luck and fortune, and you haven't been feeling the love from your planet. You haven't been feeling the love from the zodiac. You've been kind of dealing with some turbulent times. It's been your time to kind of buckle down and make some changes in your existing situation. And honestly, with Saturn in Pisces, it's really been making us all kind of keep our head down and do some work. So, luckily Venus is in Pisces now till April 4th, and lucky we're moving into, a little bit of a lighter energy with Aries, which has its own bag of tricks. But, a fellow fire sign is going to be most welcome to your sign, right, Sagittarius? Because you're about passion, you're about spirit, you're about fun, you're about enjoying life and having new experiences. And you felt a little tethered to some of the decisions that you had made prior that put you in a bind. And now for some of you that have been held back by others' decisions, which is also what the Devil represents, you're going to have an opportunity to release some of this, to untether from some of it. And that's what the Judgment card says. So the Judgment card is coming in with this message, this beautiful message saying, release your karma, you owned your stuff, you're on the other side of it, you're moving toward your circle of excellence and victory and triumph, and things are moving for you. But make sure to get rid of the remnants that you've been holding on to. And these can just be some bad habits, some lower vibrations, some friends who really aren't leading you to your lighter self, to your more spirited side, but maybe some friends and acquaintances that have been hanging around more on that shadowy side. You know who they are. It's time to cut some cords here, Sagittarius. It's time for you to regain your courage and your strength and to be generous of spirit. And that also means your spirit. Again, you are one of the most spirited and lively of the zodiac. And here you go. Ace of Swords. Cutting the cords, like I said. Six of Cups, beautiful. Well, that's the story right there, right? So the Ace of Swords comes in and it gives you a tool. It gives you a sword to sever some connections here. And whether you do or not, energies like this Ace of Swords, come in to help us all. Because sometimes we're unable to pull ourselves away from past habits, past energies, past people, places, things. Because of our connection, our emotional connection, they can be too close to us. They can be family and they can be longtime friends. And so when this type of energy comes in, it's the universe saying, this major lunar eclipse that's coming in March 25th in the sign of Libra is all about change, impactful, profound change. Something is getting ready to move out, so something is going to be allowed to move in. Some success. I think you know that, and I think you're already leaving some of the past stuff behind. You're ready. I think you've been ready for a while, and I think you're going to be rewarded for it. I do, Sagittarius. All right. There we go. That's the Hermit. There's the Three of Cups. There's your energy. Oh, beautiful. And the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So the Hermit represents an energy of solitude, solitary pursuits. This is, I call him the Zen master, actually, of the tarot deck, because the Hermit has spent a great deal of time alone, contemplating a lot of subconscious things, unconscious things, and he is very enlightened. I always say he is holding the lantern on our highest path, because when this card emerges, it recognizes that you too have been alone. And when I say alone, I don't necessarily mean physically. Some of you have got great partners, spouses, family members, friends. Some of you don't. Some of you have spent some of this time alone. But when I say that, I mean it on a psychological, emotional basis, because you've had some work to do, right? Up here. Pow. This is truth time. This is acknowledging and paying, reckoning with some of our choices. And so you have been doing the work. And you are now more enlightened, and you're ready to be guided on your highest path. And your highest path is spirited. Be generous of spirit. We want to see you celebrate. We want to see you dance. We want to see you laugh. We want you to help light up this world, because it's your spirit that we rely on. You have the gift, to be joyful, to be a mind of abundance. By the way, here's the Nine of Pentacles, which is a very prosperous card. And I like that she showed up with the Hermit, because, and I'm going to say this again because I really feel this. I'm getting a sense of this. This Hermit card does represent some of you who have been taking this journey on your own. Some of you have been on your own for a while and were left with some things that you had to reckon with, some of things that you did not do, but were left holding the bag for. Some of you have, left spouses or partners or relationships that really kind of put you in a bind, and held you accountable for some things. So you've been left alone to, navigate your way out of this. And you're on the other side of it. You are very close to kind of releasing and enjoying that spirit, that spirited, joyful, celebratory vibe that you just light up a room when you walk in, Sagittarius. Trust me on this. So this solo energy coincides with this solo energy. And by the way, this solo energy is total reward. It is total reward, Sagittarius. This is you independently in a position of prosperity, being able to take care of yourself and others. And you did it on your own, as the Hermit indicates. You made the sacrifices, you worked the longer hours, you cut back on things, you got an extra job, you've got a hassle, you were budget cutting, you were making moves, investments, and now you are on the other side getting ready to enjoy these rewards. This is a very spiritual card by nature, because it says you will no longer be held accountable for others' bad choices, because you are done with it. You've cut the cord from that. And you are now free to enjoy and explore the world, which is what you're known for. Jupiter wants us to explore and experience, and you're on your way. You can do that without being afraid of adverse past conditions. You're now abundant enough to move freely through this world. I love this for you, Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, what a great reading. One more card before we close out. Fairies, earth magic. Oh my gosh, earth magic is right. So if you believe in magic, it's happening. And of course you do, because you know what? Jupiter is a pretty dynamic, huge energy, and he brings in good fortune and good luck, and it seems magical at times. And you've got some earth magic happening with your fairies. You've got Jupiter. You've got all of these wonderful planets that are going to help support you. If this resonated, please like, share, and subscribe. Wishing you all balance, peace, and harmony. Take care now.